All right.
Tails.
Okay. I'm gonna flip the coin. It was tails. So, do you want to start on? Okay. So everybody, make sure you're on Oregon Pink site.
All right. Hold on.
3, 2, 1, search. Scarif.
Scarif.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, my friends. Any questions?
I am about to post my link real quick, and we're gonna go over boundaries. I know you guys probably know them, but I'm just gonna do a quick run over of boundaries. Copy this link here. Okay. This is good, bro. I can let my controller charge while I spectate the set. It's perfect. I switched from my monitor to my big TV, bro. Everything just the quality is on a monitor it's better, but with the big screen I can just see everything so much better. All right. So real quick, just try and not play on the dry sand. You can play on the wet, and then you can play all the way over here until it's out of bounds. Try and stay on the wet sand, not the dry. Let's stay out of this bushy area, and no playing underneath the bridge. You can play in front of the bridge though. That's all right. With that being said, you guys can begin. All right, so we got Maul versus Ray for the first matchup. You don't usually see this, so this will be a good fight. Both players are pretty good here. I'd say Neb has less hours than Bugsy, but they're both very skilled. Shout out Vanilla Milk in the chat. We might see a lot of draws in this set. Both players are kind of cautious here. Nice choke right there. Does he get a follow up? He gets the saber throw. Looks like he was trying to get a little prediction hook swing there. Neb's playing this very calm, very collected. Love to see it. Bugsy as well. Both players still pretty healthy here. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Gets his choke again. He's landing these chokes with ease. Timing that at the perfect time. Gets a hook swing as well. Following up with that chip damage. This is important when you're playing Maul. Ooh, gets punished right there. Just one hit, though. Keeping up that chip damage there with the flow. Spin attack there. As you can see, both players have done a great job of conserving their health, really calculating their trades here. This will be a good set to watch. Just about 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock. We are starting on Oregon pink site. Bugsy won coin flip. Just about 1 minute on the clock. Ray's taking a lot of damage so far, but she's still pretty clear. Not enough to do perm. Just about 30 seconds on the clock here. Probably going to see a draw. I'd say this is pretty good for Bugsy. He's going to be able to get the Ray out of the way. He does sacrifice his Maul here, but that's not a bad sacrifice. Maul is not top 3 on Dark Side. He got a nice back hit there off the stagger. Okay. So we got the Obi-Wan versus Grievous. It's a pretty solid matchup. You know, it could go both ways. I definitely prefer being the Grievous in this matchup. Believe it or not. Obi-Wan is still a very good character at the end of the day. But there's something about Grievous. He's just very glitchy. Okay, here we are at the fight. Wow, Obi-Wan's starting this off not too hot. Taking a lot of damage right there. We didn't get to see that, but Bugsy's starting this strong here. Gets punished off the thrust surge. Nicely done from Neb. Trying to mount a comeback here. It's tough getting perm on the Grievous, especially when it's just like the best regen in the game, I would say. Due to the legality of beating heart. Wow, Bugsy taking the point. First blood. So he's gotten the Ray and the Obi-Wan out of the way here. So he's definitely in good position here to get another 2 points if he plays it correctly. But don't count Neb out. It's been so long since I've like locked in for commentary. It's honestly pretty shit. I can't lie. My headset is fucked up too, so my mic quality through the controller is probably awful. Do keep in mind this is on Oregon. Anytime you're doing like a foreign set, it's always just a pain. It's pain. So we'll see if Neb can mount a comeback here. It's currently 1-0, Bugsy. So we got the Luke Dooku. This is a pretty solid matchup to give it to Dooku here. I'd say he's got the upper hand when it comes to these damage trades. But a good Luke can just punish the Dooku. Baits out that stun right there. Tries to get a little push to no avail. Goes for that repulse. Can't tell if he had epicenter on. He's already taken a bit of perm. This is one of the most anticipated matchups of the tournament. I guess so, bro. This is gonna be a good set. We already had one draw to start it off. Bugsy taking a point here. We're playing Oregon Pink Site first. We'll see how it goes once we get into VA. So far, both players are like kind of playing this smart here. Luke's already taken a bit of perm, so he's playing a little bit cautious. Tries to get a repulse there, but to no avail, taking some damage. He procs that duelist. The Luke is backing off here. He does not want to engage with that. Goes for a little R1 there. A little risky R1. Gets the stun out of the Dooku. This is a good time to pressure here. Oh, nice repulse, but he doesn't follow up. I don't think he expected getting the hit. Dooku just kind of like swinging, maybe going for some angles there, don't know. Gets another nice hit there on the Luke. As you can see, Dooku just wins these trades. Procs that duelist. Let's see if he can make something out of it. Gets the stun out of the Dooku here. Gets a nice hook swing, though. Luke just kind of using the repulse there, maybe due to lag. Nice stun there, but doesn't get the lunge. Procs the duelist instead. He's trying to follow up with some more chip damage. Just pressuring the Luke here, trying to just spam right there. Shout out to everybody tuning in. It's currently 1-0 Bugsy. This is round 3 of the Jedi Temple tournament. I was asked if I could spectate and commentate for some of the matches. So here we are. This is hosted by iMaxis and Lizard. We might see another draw here. I don't know. Luke is taking a lot of damage right there. He really needs to back off and just kind of like play the clock. Gets a repulse hit into the push. Wow, nicely done there. Oh, he's just a couple hits away from death here. Goes for a stun out of the hook swing. Procs the duelist. Will he make it happen here? Can he take the point? Neb playing this defensive. He's got 20 seconds on the clock just about. All he needs to do is hold out here. Dooku wastes the stun. This is good for Neb. Just about 10 seconds on the clock here. Will we see another draw? Oh, repulse got him punished right there, but he's still alive. And there it is, another draw. Nicely done from both sides. Shout out to everybody tuning in. It's currently 1-0. We've had 2 draws so far. Pretty good set. I'm going to have to run outside real quick, so there'll be no commentary for this matchup here. This is more favored to Vader, but I do prefer playing the Yoda in this matchup. All right, I'm back, and just in the nick of time. All right, we got 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock here. Both players pretty healthy. I'd say they're both playing the matchup pretty well. For Vader, this is just a tough matchup because Yoda can just easily get through your block. He can stop you with a push, as you see right there. And when he go for the choke, it just gets canceled out with the ability. Nicely done from Neb there. This is why I prefer playing this matchup as Yoda. He's a lot more mobile, and Vader can feel slow and clunky. Peak commentary, bro? I guess, bro. It's been a minute. I had to run outside. Seeing some nice trades here. Getting close to 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock. It's crucial for Neb here to either draw this round or get the kill. He doesn't want to get too greedy here. Bugsy's already up 1 point. This is on foreign pink site for Neb. We're playing on Oregon pink site. Goes for a choke right there, and just like for no reason. I don't know why he pops choke right there. But gets punished off of the push. Nice follow-up from Neb. He gets a nice hook swing in there. Big damage off that trade. Not good for Neb here. He needs to back off and get some regen. 1 minute on the clock. We might see another draw. Yoda's still decently healthy, but he takes a lot more damage than you'd think. Gets caught in the choke, but he buffs and gets out of it. Nicely done saving the buff for that moment. Gets a push and a follow-up right there. Vader's just too healthy, too strong. Best character in the game. There's nothing that the Yoda can do other than survive in the matchup and play off of the Vader's mistakes. Nicely done not trading that right there. If he swung at that, he would have died. 30 seconds on the clock. He needs to draw this. Pops that buff right there kind of prematurely. Let's see if... Oh, no, it's only 10 seconds on the clock. I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, nicely done from both players. That's 3 draws so far. And here we are, the two shittiest characters in the game when it comes to dueling. The fated Kylo Anakin matchup. I'd say I'd still have to give this to Anakin, though. He's got a lot of health. Not as much of a stamina pool as the Kylo. That's where the Kylo shines in this matchup, is he can just keep swinging at the Anakin. He can parry the Anakin. He can get a lot of like trades that way due to his stamina pool. This will be a battle of patience. Shout out to everybody tuning in. It's still 1-0. Gets a nice freeze right there. Goes for the follow-up. Tries to get 2 hits. Only gets 1. Gets hit off that pole. 1 follow-up there. Nicely done. Trash players match. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Who the fuck are you? Gets a hook swing there. Yeah, the Kylo is actually playing this pretty well right now. Just putting Neb on the back foot here got him real defensive. He's keeping up some good pressure, as you can see from the stamina pool that Kylo has. Nice hook swing there. Gets some more damage. Goes for that frenzy right there. He dodges the frenzy, gets the pull. He's just too low. He can't combat him. Kylo trying to get some hook swings in, just to no avail there. Unable to stop the regen. Nice patience there, punishing him for the heroic might. We might see another point here from Bugsy. Gets that fucking hit from the frenzy and the hook swing. Nicely done. 2-0, Bugsy. D tier versus D plus tier, bro. Like, who are you yapping in the chat, bro? You got this. You're hesitating, bro. Yeah, I think Neb just needs to get in his element here, start feeling the fight. He's going with Obi-Wan here against Maul. It's pretty solid. He definitely wins the matchup here. He just needs to play this smart. Already, Maul starting it off strong right there, getting some big hits in. Gets punished off of the choke. Good reaction time we see there from Neb. Trying to get a little angle there. Shout out to everybody tuning in. It's currently 2-0 Bugsy in the Jedi Temple Tournament. Nice little hit. Gets hit off the back hit from that saber throw. That's good chip damage from the Maul. Unfortunately, Maul is just such a glass cannon. Takes so much damage and doesn't have really good regen at all. Obi-Wan has some of the best regen in the game. As you can see, Maul's done a lot of damage here, but not enough to really make a difference. This is a very good matchup for Neb. He definitely wants to get the point in this. Fucking push sends him to fucking Uganda. He's going for these hooks. Some of them are landing, but some of them aren't. Oh, could have punished that, but too slow of a reaction time there from Neb. Nice hook swing right there. Keeping up that chip damage. That's how you want to play the matchup here. Maul is playing this pretty comfortable right now. He's got Obi-Wan real low. Nice mind trick there. Doesn't follow up with pressure of his own, though. We might see another draw here. Obi-Wan has a lot of health. Maul is very mobile. Oh, big damage right here. Maybe not. Bugsy's going for the kill. Just about 30 seconds on the clock. He needs to make something happen here if he wants the point. Neb's doing what he can to hang on here. It's a nice saber throw connection right there. Tries to follow up with a hook swing. Neb's doing a great job of not swinging here in these trades, not getting pressured, just trying to draw this out. Oh, nice saber throw right there. He's trying to follow up for the kill, but to no avail. Another draw. 2-0, Bugsy. So this is an interesting matchup right here. Both players having 3 dodges. This will be another battle of patience. Score right now is 2-0, Bugsy. We've had 4 draws. Definitely a good set. We're currently 30 minutes into the set, only 2 points up. Big stun right there. Nicely done. Nice hook swing right there. He's keeping up the damage. Already starting this off just like real strong here. Dooku has taken no perm, taking almost half of Rey's health. Oh, nice connection right there. He almost took the kill. Wastes the stun right there, but procs the duelist and trying to keep up with the pressure. Rey getting a nice dash strike right there, but she's just so low. Shout out Ripping Sacks in the chat, bro. Go Neb, he says. Yeah, let's see, bro. Neb beat me in the tournament, so like I want him to win. I want him to like carry on the legacy. Gets a nice dash strike right there, but he takes a lot of damage. He's so low. There's not much he can do in these trades. Eats a hook swing, takes the point right there. Bugsy 3-0. Everybody needs to switch to VA. I don't know if you guys can hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you're switching to VA right now, okay? I didn't see what was going on in chat. What's going on? I don't have my phone out. I can't read your full message. We got to skip this map. Me and Neb are gonna skip the map. Okay.
We're on Virginia, right?
Yeah. Make sure you're on VA. Everybody should be on VA pink site. Let's go, Neb from Sax in the chat. Yeah, we're skipping this. We're skipping this.
Alright. Oh, I should have because it glitched.
Let's see the comeback. We're now on Neb's home pink site, so we might see a difference here. Ever since I went into, or actually, no, I'm not on Ewok Hunt, bro, or I'm not on the Get Clamped account. My Kusa's been acting weird, bro. It's not glitching. There it is, bro. There we go. It's currently 3-0, Bugsy. I'll get Burger King tomorrow if Neb wins. Holy, bro. You hear that, Neb?
He's in game chat.
Damn, Neb is in game chat. He did not hear that.
Oh
He's
no,
locked.
he's here. He's here. I see him.
Yo, Neb.
He was in game chat during the fight.
Okay. See if we can see a reversal here. Let's see the comeback from Neb. Sensational. We got correct sides. I'm going to quickly go over boundaries, and then you guys can begin. I'm sure you guys already know them, but for the sake of the tournament, we're going to go over them real quick. Is this it for Neb? Will Bugsy take more points here? Is it going to be a 6-0? Will Neb come back? I think he's going to come back, Chet. I think we're about to witness some peak. Okay, we'll go over boundaries real quick. I'm going to kind of like run as if like these are the boundary lines, okay? Like I'm running through. This is where you can fight. You should not be playing behind this stuff here. You should not be playing in this area. If somebody gets stuck on that ship somehow behind here, you need to let them out. Same deal with the ship over here. If somebody gets stuck behind this somehow, you need to let them out. With that being said, may the best man win. So we got Luke versus Maul here. Neb on the dark side. He's finally on his home pink site here. Let's see if he can get his bearings and start getting some points up on the board. Nice saber throw right there on the repulse. Gets another saber throw connection there on the back hit. Gets the choke, but no follow-up due to terrain. Unfortunate there. This is a light side favored map. Nice epicenter damage, stopping that regen there, trying to keep some more chip damage, but to no avail. Maul is very mobile. He can get away. Definitely has potential to draw this. We'll see if Neb can take a point, though. Gets punished off of the choke. That's big right there for Bugsy. Taking even more perm off of the Maul. Getting a back hit off of the stagger. Keeping up that damage there. Hitting him off of the spin attack. Relentless pressure we're seeing from the Luke. Nice choke right there. Can he get a follow-up? No. Nice repulse there. Getting the epicenter damage and 2 hits off of that interaction. Kills him with a push. Taking the point there. 4-0 Bugsy. Neb's in a bad spot here, but don't count him out yet. See if he can make a comeback and get some points. My commentary is so rusty, bro. Holy fuck. Yeah, this is a light side favored map. It's very unfortunate there on the choke. This is the most drawn matchup in the game here, as we can see. It's Rey versus Vader. Both players have played this pretty cautiously. We will most likely see a draw here, but again, anything can happen in 5 minutes. Starts it off strong, getting that saber throw connection there. Gets hit off the dash strike though. Pops the buff. Will he pressure off the buff? Nice dash strike right there. Gets another dash strike. This is just like great timing for the dash strikes here. Rey just on edge, keeping that pressure up. Nicely done from Bugsy. He does not want to see a draw here. Gets punished in the choke, though. Doesn't get a follow-up because of the mind trick. He pops the buff and gets a trade there. Yeah, this is nicely done. It's very hard to time that sometimes. He's taking a lot of damage off of these dash strikes, though. Bugsy's kind of getting them just effortlessly whenever he wants. A little bit out of bounds there, but only for a couple seconds. Gets that dash strike out. Now's the time for the Vader to pressure here. Misses the saber throw. A bit unfortunate there. It looks like it went right through the body. Taking some more damage off of these parries. Yeah, if there was anything questionable about being out of bounds, I would have brought it up or called it. But so far, both players are playing this pretty well. Nice stagger right there. Gets another stagger. No follow ups off of the staggers though. Gets a dash strike. This sneaky little dash strike there. Just keeping up this relentless pressure. Stamina pressuring the Vader. This is a great way to play Rey here. He definitely understands the matchup. With Rey, she has just like almost infinite stamina. Gets a dash strike there and a hit. Trying to end it with a couple hook swings there, but nothing's hitting. Gets a hook right there, though. Goes for that dash strike. Doesn't hit it due to terrain. Almost 1 minute on the clock here. Can Neb hang in? He just needs to draw this round. He's not in a good spot, but he's not out yet. It's currently 4-0 Bugsy. We're on VA ping site now. He's taking a lot of damage here. Misses the dash strike. This is big. All he needs to do here is play this smart. Evades the dash strike again. That's major for Neb. Taking a lot of damage there. He has little stamina. Trying to jump to evade him. Get some stamina back there. Evades the dash strike again. Uses the buff to mitigate the damage because he knew he would have got hit. 30 seconds on the clock. He has a good chance of drawing this, but we'll see how it goes. With Rey, it can feel like it's almost never your turn to attack. That dash strike comes back so quick, and her stamina is just almost infinite. Wow, takes another point there before it can draw. Nicely done. It's currently 5-0, Bugsy. Is this it? Is this the end for Neb? He's trying to finish this strong here, going with Obi-Wan. Let's see if he can take the point. This is favored to him in the matchup. Yeah, he's playing these matchups beautifully. I'm not going to lie. So we got Dooku versus Obi-Wan. Not the greatest matchup for the Dooku. He really needs to play off mistakes here. Trying to land that stun and getting the hits off of that will be major for Neb here in this fight. Goes for a hook into the stun. To no avail. Procs the duelist, but he can't get any follow-ups due to the D-rush. We're seeing some good movement here from the Obi-Wan. Keeping that damage up on the Dooku. Procs that duelist. Gets him punished a little bit, but now is his time to pressure here. He's having a hard time parrying Bugsy from what we've seen so far. Gets that stun, but to what cost? 40 health on the Dooku. This could be it. Goes for that D-rush. Gets the hit right there. Goes for another hit. Kills him with the push. Ends the set. 6-0. Bugsy moves on. Nicely done from both players. Shout out to everybody tuning in. We're going to end the stream here. Thank you guys, and have a good night.